Cut in scale, guys. Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, we're here with more goodiness to go over, more brand new weapons to Season of the Haunted. And the one we're going to be looking at today is going to be an insanely god tier PvE one, and it's going to be the Hollow Denial Trace Rifle. So if you don't know, trace rifles, there's not many legendary ones. I think there's only the Retrace Path, which is solar. But now we have a brand new Void legendary freaking trace rifle. It's going to be super dope. This is, of course, one of the new seasonal weapons you can obtain, so you can craft this one, which is going to be insane. And obviously it is going to be coming from the new event, which is the containment event. You can obviously get random rolls of it and then craft it eventually. So if you have these red border ones, I have another one with red border. If you have one of these, you will be able to obviously craft eventually. But the Hollow Denial, it is super interesting that we actually have a new trace rifle. And what makes this god tier is the rolls, boys. This thing has some insane ones. You can see it. One we're going to be going in with is going to be one with full bore, and we got small bore as well. We got projection fuse, or we have the light battery. We also have surplus, which is increasing handling, reload speed, and stability for each charged ability. And last but not least, we got the big daddy trait, which is going to be killing tally. Kills increase the weapon's damage until it is stowed or reloaded. So killing tally is back, boys. If you don't know this perk, this was a god tier perk on the 21% Beryllium. Now it has got a bit of a nerf on this one. I think on the 21 Beryllium, it used to do like a flat 30. It used to give like a 60-70% buff or something like that. On this one, it basically per stack you get an extra 10%, which is still a lot. So when you get to a triple stack, which is max, you're doing 30% extra damage. And if you spec into it in terms of never having to reload with things like transversal steps, you can have an infinite buff of 30% going as long as you have ammo. It's quite insane. Now, I will say, disclaimer before we get into it, this will not work in PvP. I will showcase what you can do in PvP with this, but this killing tally perk, I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know if it's intended, but this won't actually work in PvP. You just don't get a damage buff. You'll see on the screen though all the other rolls you can get, so it's not even just this roll. This isn't even the god tier roll. You can get killing tally adaptive munitions. This thing has so many god tier rolls, but if I was going to say the goddess to god rolls, it would be adaptive munitions with killing tally. And let me tell you, this should be god tier in PvE. It should be the GM king. But without further ado, let's go into PvP with the Hollow Denial Trace Rifle. Alrighty, so we're gonna be on the fortress, of course, with our Hollow Denial. It will look sort of like the Retrace Rifle, or Retrace Path, as I said. It is another trace rifle, but this thing, oh, I was trying to get into his emote. But this thing should be really sweet, and as I said, it looks glorious. I mean, you cannot deny the looks, but these should shred, honestly. They're like really good sort of auto rifles. Oh, bro, get away from the corner. But they're like really strong sort of auto rifles, so you can't melt super fast like that. And of course, the mofo actually sticks me with a Widow Horde. It couldn't be just me. I had to get stuck by a freaking Widow Horde. But yeah, this is going to be the killing tally roll. And as I said, it doesn't really work PvP. So we'll try to get the killing tally going. If I can kill this guy. Oh, there is the first. We got killing tally going by 1. And you'll see with the transversive steps, I just never have to reload. And you can keep that killing tally going. So that is really, really sweet. But yeah, I was doing about 17 per dome and everything like that. So you'll see that I have killing tally on the weapon, but I won't be doing anything really extra. So again, it's 17 in the dome ski. If I kill this guy, get a 2 stack, you'll see I'm on 2. He had no ammo, but if I hit another dude, it will still be 17. So as I said, for some reason, if the gun is glowing, it says killing tally, but I think it's a bug right now that it's not actually giving you the killing tally buff. Now, there's so much ammo here. Boys, just let me kill you, and I didn't get the hit. But yeah, as I said, it's just super sad, considering that you can just hit 17. Look at that, 17 for killing tally by 3 I have right now. It's still gonna be 17, as I said. It kind of is annoying, but the killing tally, I can kind of see why, because look at transversal steps, how kind of uptime this is. Like, look at it go in. The uptime is pretty much 100% with transversal, so I think it might be intended, but I don't know. I would love if Bungie got like told us and everything like that. And oh, we don't want to reload. We don't want to lose the stack. It's doing nothing, but I feel good with a triple stack on it, boys. You know, and with Radiant as well. That is why I'm doing 19 a dome. So with Radiant buff, you can see that's a buff actually working as intended. You see Radiant pops on my left, I do more damage. That's what I gotta say. But yeah, it is such a shame that we are losing it, or we don't get to use it and everything, because it can absolutely clap down. Imagine this by 3, a 30% increase. It would be 17. What's 30% of 17? 30% of 18 will be 6, so it would be an extra 6 damage. So it would be doing like 23-ish, 24-ish damage. Quick maths, boys. Per freaking bullet, which honestly would make this freaking god tier. Oh my god, it would be an 8 tap at 1000 RPM, and I just got blown up. But yeah, if the killing tally actually worked in PvP and everything like that, I'm telling you right now, this would honestly be one of the god tierest freaking special weapons, because I think with special ammo changes, oh, it's a one shot, get out my face, bro. But with special ammo changes and everything like that, I think that trace rifles kind of survived the most, because you can actually stockpile a lot of ammo. We could list, dude. So it is such a shame that I can't get one that's just gonna absolutely clap the cheeks, because I think ammo economy it definitely has some of the best out of them all. Now we'll kill this guy. No, bro, don't kill me. Oh, I'm so weak. Give me that ammo. All right, so we're gonna switch off the killing tally roll. As I said, I did have another roll with, of course, swashbuckler and stuff, so we'll just use that for a little bit. I have no ammo because it just switched, but oh, there's some ammo down there. But yeah, definitely because what's it called? I don't have any ammo, so the killing tally's not working. There's literally no point in using it. Oh, don't witherhood my ass. But there's no point in using it, so I might as well switch to a swashbuckler and see what I can get going with that, because that's a buff that actually works. Oh, it's honestly, it's just a ball tease. It's a ball ache that it doesn't work, because it glows your gun. It says it's there, and it just doesn't hit harder, which is honestly so sad. But you see, like, trace rifles, they are still pretty good. Like, by themselves, they can absolutely clap out. So people kind of sleep on them. You're gonna blade barrage me solo. Is my booty that juicy? You gotta freaking solo blade barrage me. But honestly, trace rifles are somewhat slept on. People just hate them because they obviously not as good as shotguns, just for one-tapping and everything. But if you get a guy who's good with a trace rifle, I'm telling you right now, you will shred some people. Like, look at this guy. Had absolutely no chance. And blade barraged again. True weather radiance. Oh my god, he's legit a one-shot. But honestly, I do actually kind of like this trace rifle. I honestly think it feels really, really sweet. We're gonna try to get the swashbuckler. I don't have it going. Oh, you're 1 HP, bro. I'm gonna get it going when yeah, I got the radiance going out. Oh my god, this guy's a one-shot. Oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were freaking made. Oh, he pops it, of course, when I'm running at him and he's 1 HP. I got an assist, but at what freaking cost? But the thing is, with solar, obviously now, when swashbuckler, if you do get a melee kill with radiant, you will be doing that extra juicy damage with radiant, and of course swashbuckler. So it is gonna be really sweet for that. And I honestly think I've hit all 6 of these supers. That's the Dawn Blade, 2 blade barrages, and a freaking I'm missing 2 more supers, boys. Come on, hit the booty. Come on, you know you want to freaking super my ass. But yeah, with radiance and swashbuckler, you can get them stacking pretty well. So you can do like insane amount of damage with this sort of weapon. It's just such a shame killing tally doesn't work. That guy's weak, but it's such a shame killing tally doesn't work, because as I said, it's a god tier weapon and everything. And fine, look at that. I got the swashbuckler working by 5. We have the ammo, but there is no one here to kill. So yeah, okay, I can get the swashbuckler kind of going in as much, but I still do think this trace rifle, even in PvP, it's honestly really, really sweet. It's one of the better ones. Stick on a mod as well if you want some more ammo or like target acquisitioning. But I definitely will say that the freaking, what's it called, the hollow denial. Oh, there's a guy right here, bro. Bro, give me swashbuckler. There we go. And I did 19 from freaking miles away. Alright, boys, there's the damage. We got an extra 2 damage. Is that right, or am I right? But yeah, that is the hollow denial in PvP. As I said, it's actually not bad. I really do like it. I just think that it's just such a shame that freaking tally doesn't work. The killing tally, if only it worked. I'm telling you, it has to be a bug. There's no way it tells me my gun has it and it just doesn't work. It has to be a bug, Bungie, please. 30 opponents defeated though, 2.73 efficiency on a big enough map too, honestly. Trace rifles, they can actually do work in PvP. Alrighty, so we're going to do the PvE side of things, and what better way to do it other than the event you actually had it in. We're going to be going in though with obviously my killing tally roll, because yeah, it will actually freaking work here, but you'll see. I'll get this up to a triple stack, and with that I get some ammo, and I'll just be able to consistently keep this going. So in PvE, this is honestly going to be so freaking disgusting. As long as I'm not dying, there's the extrovert actually proccing, by the way, but as long as I'm not dying and stuff, I can keep this killing tally by 3 going freaking pretty much infinitely. As soon as I realize, oh, I gotta reload this crap, I can just run away, get a little reload in with the traversive steps, and look at that, I've got killing tally still by 3. This is the power of the killing tally, and this is obviously amplified depending on build and stuff like that. So obviously right now I'm on my solar. Oh, do not die, do not freaking die. But if you do obviously spec into a void build and stuff like that, you will keep it going. You can see I still have the killing tally by 3, even though I was running around for a while. I still have it by 3, and then I can go away, and then by 3 still, and you can just shred out. Honestly, it's actually pretty insane how like consistent you keep this going with scavenger mods too. As soon as you find any sort of special brick, you can legit spam the absolute hell out of this. Now obviously I'm probably gonna have to switch off because I have no ammo, but I should get more ammo. There's some there, right there. Look at all this ammo right there. This is what I mean. You might struggle sometimes for ammo, but once you get it back, you can see it's so much easier to get like spawned killing tally by 3, and then here we go. This honestly might be a GM king. Killing tally coming back is honestly, it's just god tier. I know you need to switch weapons every now and again, which does suck for keeping it going, but like as long as you can kind of keep this going, or as long as you kind of spec into it, you can definitely keep the uptime on this near 100%, which is honestly just quite insane for basically 10% on each stack, so 30% altogether when you have it by 3. It's actually kind of insane. And as I said, that introvert perk actually works out pretty well sometimes. And if you have the radiance on too, you'll see you can get this going with radiant as well. So it's just, It's just so much freaking damage so little time. Look at this thing shred out. It's actually freaking nuts with the killing tally. It is such a goddamn shame that Bungie decided that it just doesn't work in PvP. Why, Bungo? And there you go. There's the triple black. I could just start to shred these guys. Oh, it's glorious. Is this guy bugged out or something? My god. Wait, what the? My man has a shield and he's dead. It's not helping you anymore, bro. You're kind of freaking... You're kind of like... I don't know, brown bread. Dead. Well, you can see, like, it's the killing tally by 3. It's just so good for PvE. With the adaptive munition roll, as I said, you can get on this. Other rolls you can kind of go for, too. Yeah, this is going to be a PvE masterclass. I know trace rifles PvP aren't great, and without the killing tally, people might not find a use for this in PvP, but I just think overall, this trace rifle is just insane. All right, boys, round 2, round freaking 2, and everything's going to be a little bit more amped up, but you know what? It really doesn't matter when I've got killing tally by 3, so it's just, I can legit just keep shredding out, boys. We never have to worry about any of that shenanigans. It's legit. The only time this doesn't work is legit when you run out of ammo. This is like the new primary. Of course, using your Galleon like DPS machine, you're going to lose killing tally, but it is so fast to get the triple stack back. It's legit 3 kills, which honestly, I know in GMs might be somewhat difficult, but these honestly, oh, mama. But these honestly do so much damage that it really isn't too hard. Like, even in GM stuff, because trace rifles inherently will have somewhat decent damage, it still won't be bad. And there's my ammo that I kind of needed right now. And look at that. We get in. There's more ammo because I have ammo finders on to get the 96 going. As long as you got, like, transversals, dodge rolls, something to kind of keep it going. You can see it's gonna be sweet with the Radiant too. Oh my god, the damage is just so freaking disgustingly good. Well, that is it for me and the Hollow Denal Trace Rifle. You can see that this thing honestly is really god tier. I probably should have put on a backup mag. It doesn't really increase it that much, but I probably should have stuck on a mod because I can. But the Hollow Denal weapon, this thing, it's goated for PvE. Honestly, it looks hella dope too. I mean, the design on these trace rifles, oh my god, they're insane, these freaking new weapons. But I will say the Hollow Denal, with this role in PvP, especially if I got like adaptive munitions killing tally, by no means this is the god role for PvE. Adaptive munitions or something like that would make this even like just ascend to a higher level. But the Hollow Denal with killing tally, it's god tier PvE, as I said, especially when you do stack it with the transversal steps, being able to automatically reload for sprinting. I know people have arguments about that too, but anything that will let you reload without actually having to reload the weapon itself, and if you don't switch out, you'll have 30% uptime of, or 100% uptime of a 30% buff of damage on this weapon with Radiant as well. You can just start to stack damage so consistently with this. It's actually quite insane how much damage this thing can do. And I definitely think with, as I said, the mods this season, there is a bunch of mods for what's called trace rifles. You'll see, I don't have it left, but there is an overload trace rifle mod, which is going to be insane, of course. There is obviously trace rifle reserves and trace rifle ammo finder. So it seems like trace rifles have been kind of looked at and said, oh, this is going to be really sweet. Everyone should start using them. And I think that if you're going to use one for PvE, Hollow Denal is up there as the top. I think this is honestly the best trace rifle in the game right now. I think just because it has that killing tally, it's just so easy to keep it going. I think killing tally is just an insanely good god tier perk for PvE. I know it's super sad that it does not work in PvP. I was so bummed when I figured that out, of course. It's just... it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare that it just doesn't work. It's like, I don't know if it's a bug or anything like that. I don't know if it's intended. Maybe it should. Maybe they didn't want it, because you can kind of see what I was going to do. Imagine being able to have a gun with 100% uptime with 30% extra damage if you're good enough to survive, you get me? It would be kind of insane. It would probably break a lot of things. So I think Bungie might have turned it off for PvP, which honestly... yeah, it kind of sucks because it doesn't say anything, so realistically it should technically work. But yeah, the Hollow Denal Trace Rifle, this thing, it's god tier 100%. I will say, out of all the weapons you can get, of course Ostringer and all them for PvP, but when it comes to PvE, this weapon may be callous within the Encouraged or whatever it's called, but this freaking weapon, this Trace Rifle, you gotta get your hands on it. For those GMs, those PvE stuff, this thing's god tier, honestly. 100% get your hands on the killing tally roll. It's just, it's insane. It's honestly just insane. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like, and you want to see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.